Hello, Aquarius. Happy June. Happy June 2017. Okay, wow, this year is halfway over, almost. It's crazy. I'm both of these decks here, so I'm pulling one card from the Oracle deck, Doreen Virtue's Saints and Angels, to give us sort of a general theme for this month's reading. And that's this deck right here, Saints and Angels. It's a lovely deck. And then we're going to expand on that theme using the Osho Zen Tarot deck, which is my go-to. It's the deck I use to read extensive readings with. And if you're subscribed to my channel, you've seen this deck quite often. It's kind of the one that I use. And we're doing this spread called the Flying Bird. Both of these decks were cleared and blessed and shuffled off camera. So we have a fresh start here. And let's see what we got for you this month, Aquarius. So the theme for you this month is to look deeper. So, you know, life keeps coming, life keeps happening. It happens to us and we respond. It happens and we respond. We get in our rut. We get in our daily routine, our weekly routine, you know, our little, you know, practiced energies. And what you're guided to do this month, Aquarius, is to pause a little more often and go inside. Look deeper within yourself, and look deeper when it comes to others as to their possible motivations for whatever is manifesting in their life, whatever kind of behavior they're exuding, or you know, the interactions you have with them. You are guided to sort of take the lead there and go deeper and have a better understanding of yourself and of those around you. Okay, this spread is called the Flying Bird, and this is the point of takeoff here, the point of liftoff. And as we move through the cards, we're taking flight and we're arriving at our outcome here. So let's see, in relation to the theme of looking deeper, let's see where you're starting, Aquarius. Excuse me, sorry. This is the Trust card. So it's wonderful. This is how much, you know, do looking deeply within yourself and maintaining a sense of trust, how those go together so well. This is a really nice place to start, is with the place of trust. You trust this life. You know, this figure is just flying through the air, going right toward that, you know, beautiful pinker sky or pinker area, and not really knowing what's there, but knowing that she will be safe, knowing she's supported. So we want you to dig deep and have that trust this month. You may be going through some changes. There may be some shifts in your relationships, or literal changes in your life, you know, changing a job, changing where you live. But staying in tune with that sense of trust that things work out the way they do, and they're always there to serve me. That's going to help you this month a lot, Aquarius, okay? The position of this card is called Fear of Flying. This will block your progress if you hang around in this energy too long, or if you dismiss its necessity in your life. And the card that I pulled here is Maturity. So this combo here is a power punch. Trust and wisdom, they go hand in hand. This figure here is so serene in the knowledge that, you know, this person, you know, I am life and life moves through me. Literally, see how the flowers are growing along this, you know, this person is made up of flowers and earth and nature. And knowing that, having lived through a certain amount of life, and being able to know with that knowledge, that deep knowledge, that things are always working out. Even though it seems like in any given moment it's a little more difficult, or there's a challenge and how am I ever going to get through this? You will, because you always have. And with maturity and wisdom and trust, and digging deeper, you will always know that. And you can move through transitions and move through your life much more easily and stay open. And it helps you to stay open to whatever comes. It's okay. Life is always unfolding, always. And on the outside, so these this left side is internal energies, sort of your internal hidden energies, the feminine side, the receptive side, and the right side is external, action oriented, or what shows up, what manifests in your real world. And the excuse my clearing my throat there. The combination of trust and wisdom show up in your life as a sense of harmony. So your heart and mind are in harmony. Your intuition, which is what the dolphins and that third eye lit up represent, connects with your heart, and it just creates an ease in your life. This is a beautiful foundation for the beginning of your month. Beautiful. Starting with the willingness to go deep. It starts with that willingness. And having that foundation of trust and wisdom and knowing, that intuitive knowledge that everything is going to be fine for you. I love it. I'm not sure, Aquarius, if you're going through, maybe a challenging time, or you're about to, or I'm just not quite sure. But I'm sensing that if you are, know that you're fine. Knowing that you're fine is going to make it so much easier. If it's a relationship that's been challenging, or beginning a new one, or an ending of one, or a change of one, know that within yourself you have the guidance. You have that guidance deep within to ease your way through. Okay? The next card, the next internal energy that may stop this harmony, that may disrupt it, is the mind card. Now, we all use our minds. Our minds are very powerful tools, but our heart is more powerful if we allow it to be. Our mind can look at this guy. Whoa, there's so much going on in the head, and the towering infernos coming out of the top of his head. This is sort of a reminder to you that when the thoughts start going, because they do, we're human, that's what happens. When they start going and when they start taking momentum, to go ahead and drop back down to this space. It's okay, process things with your mind. It's such a powerful tool, but it is just a tool. It is not who you are. Okay? Who you are is seated more in this kind of general area. So when the thoughts start churning and gaining momentum, process them. Go through them, accept them, process them, and then move on. And come back to this. Come back to that knowledge and that trust that life is always working out for you. And if you can sort of navigate this energy and navigate the thoughts that come and release them, it will show up in your life, and it will actually have a healing effect. The healing hands here are on the power chakra and the intuitive, right? It's healing heart. It's healing your sense of self and healing your thoughts. Healing your thoughts. And then, of course, there's the heart chakra, the lotus flower lit up, because the process of retraining your mind to entertain a thought and then process it and let it go. And always knowing, just always being guided by that deep-seated, deep knowledge that you're fine, that it's okay. You'll get through it. You'll work it out. That's going to have a healing effect on you, on you yourself, within you, and also possibly on your relationships and connections with others. Because you will be that pivot that creates the healing change. The last internal card, and this is a point of arrival, a point of understanding, a point of awareness, is the understanding card. Okay, I love how that happens. So this is telling us that, all these little doves, they're all taking flight, they're all doing their thing, they're all in their world. And there's one dove that feels misunderstood, or not a part of the group, not a part of the collective. and feels that, oh, if it weren't for these bars that separate me from the others, I wouldn't feel like an outcast. But the other doves are kind of reaching toward this figure and saying, there's an opening here. We're willing to receive you. We're willing to receive you and exactly who you are. There isn't, you're not an outcast. You're not left out. And this, Aquarius, is what you're guided to do. Like I said in the very beginning, when it comes to maybe someone else's actions or behaviors, to look deeper and to try to have an understanding for their motivations. Because how it affects you and how it feels when it happens to you is one thing, but that's not the entire picture. And if you're just responding from here, from ego, from mind, oh, don't treat me that way, or oh, don't say that, you're wrong, you're going to get stuck in that cycle. If you are willing to go deeper and know everyone has their sense of motivation, everyone has their path, there's room for all of it. I've lived enough life to realize that there's room for all of it. You will definitely have a healing effect on your connections with others, just to understand them. And once you master this process this month, you are going to be ready for a big celebration. It is time to let loose, appreciate and celebrate your achievements. You're moving through a new phase. You're getting to a new place of awareness this month, Aquarius. You have what it takes. You're one of the more wisdom-based signs anyway. And you have what it takes, to make real changes in your own life, in the way you see things, in your connections with others. And it all starts with that looking deeper. You will find by the end of this month, if you stay in this knowledge and continue this process, you'll find you've got a lot to appreciate. Life is going to be really sweet. All right, well, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. And I had one Aquarius, hi Patty, tell me that she checks in throughout the month and she re-listens to these videos to see where she is in the progress. It's a really great idea, and I love you for that, Patty. Thank you for keeping for sticking with it and checking in more often. If you're new to this channel and you subscribe and click on the little notifications bell, you'll get updates as I post them. I post weekly general readings, every Monday. They're sort of general energy updates every Monday for the week ahead. And then on the first of every calendar month, I do these zodiac-based readings. So for next month, Aquarius, I'll see you in July. If you want to look into a personalized reading, you can check this corner right now and go to my website and get some information on that. Otherwise, enjoy your full month of summer, and I'll talk to you in July.